Welcome back to the morning show here on Arise News. Joining us now is our in-house analyst, Nena Yugo, with stories trending around the world. Hi, Nena.
Hi, ladies. Good morning.
Hi. Good morning. We're loving that scarf.
Thank you.
Very colorful and bright.
Tell us what's trending.
Well, Dr. Dre and Jimmy Iovine sued by former business partner who believes he is owed $100 million in unpaid Beats royalties. A trial began on Friday at Los Angeles Supreme Court, and entrepreneur Stephen Lamar claimed that he is the one who proposed the idea of a celebrity-endorsed headphone line designed by renowned industrial designer Robert Brunner to Dre and Iovine back in 2006. The three of them had a falling out, which led to Dre and Iovine suing him for breach of contract. Lamar relinquished his rights in exchange for a 4% royalty on every headphone sold by Monster in its affiliates. After they reached a settlement, Beats released new models and began paying 2% royalties to Brunner until they bought out his interest in 2014. Dre and Iovine sold the company to Apple for $3 billion. Wow. You know, I'm kind of interested in this story because I don't know if you guys watched the Defiant Ones with Jimmy Iovine and Dr. Dre that came out a few months ago, and it really showcased how, you know, their career kind of started and how it projected after this whole Beats thing. But I don't remember Stephen Lamar in the documentary, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Exactly. But things like this seem to keep happening. You know, I was watching the McDonald's story yesterday, well, a part of it, and there was actually someone who contributed to the McDonald's brand who got, like, what's the word now? He got shafted. That's the word. He got shafted. And then we saw the same thing with Facebook as well, you know, the twins.
Oh, yeah.
We remember that story. So for this to be happening again with Beats by Dre, I don't know.
You know,
I feel like there's some truth to it.
Yes,
There's two sides to every story, you know, like hopefully we'll hear Stephen Lamar's side a little bit more visibly with this trial coming about, so we'll see.
Yeah. Wow.
And in more trending news, Angelina Jolie is dangerously close to losing primary physical custody of her and Brad Pitt's 6 children if she doesn't switch it up how she lets the kids interact with dad. According to a new report, the judge in the couple's divorce case believed it's, quote, harmful to the children if Angelina continues to restrict access to Brad. The judge has even laid down a strict new cell phone policy, whereas Brad will now be able to call and text each child at will without Angelina monitoring the convos. A child psychologist has to be present while Brad visits the kids in London, where Angelina is renting a house at the moment, and has to make arrangements to have them see their doctors while in California. When they're across the pond with dad, Jolie can only call once a day. As for 16-year-old Maddox, she'll get to decide on her own how much time he wants to spend with dad.
Oof. Yeah,
yes.
It's never good when parents break up.
Yeah, and it's really sad.
Very sad.
Brad and Angelina. I was about to say Brad and Jen. But Brad and Angelina. And you know, all those kids, they have so many kids. And they have such a mixed, blended family. It's a shame that they have to go their separate ways, but what is important, I think access to their father is important, and I hope she's not spiting him.
I know, using the children.
Yeah, because if there's really no reason, as long as he has not endangered their lives in any way, I don't see why she should be able to give such restrictions. And it's good that the court are actually, you know, looking at both sides.
Yeah, and theirs was such a perfect picture, you know, like when you see them traveling, so sometimes with their nannies, all of that, it was such a perfect picture, and it's so sad to see this happening now.
Yeah, I mean...
But is 16 the legal age, with Maddox? Is that like the age where you're grown enough to decide how much time you want to spend with any parent?
Yeah, you can be emancipated from your parents, I believe, at 16, where you no longer have, you know, they don't have any legal jurisdiction over you as a parent. So, but surprisingly enough, I was just reflecting as I was like reading the story. I was like reflecting about how Angelina and Brad's relationship started with Mr. and Mrs. Smith back in 2005.
Let's not go down that road.
And that caused a lot of heartbreaks.
A lot of heartbreaks.
One major heartbreak for the rest of the world.
Is it kind of like the situation where it kind of like you lose them how you get them kind of situation in this?
Yeah, because I think she actually brought up a lot of, she said there were infidelity issues, if I'm not mistaken. So I don't know. I mean, karma has a way of coming, but then again, life happens as well. So we don't really know. But we do wish them the best because I really love them together.
Yeah, and the kids too, most importantly. Well, Nigerian author Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie has added another award to her list as she is given the Penn Pinter Prize, a prize in honor of late Nobel laureate Harold Pinter. The prize is awarded to a writer from Britain, the Republic of Ireland, or the Commonwealth who casts an unflinching, unswerving gaze upon the world and shows a fierce intellectual determination to define the real truth of our lives and our societies. The judges of the prize describe Adichie's understanding of gender, race, and global inequality as sophisticated beyond measure. She will be presented with the prize on October 9th.
Wow, congratulations.
It's like one after another.
Yes. And I think this is what gives her the confidence to just say anything that she feels like.
Pretty much. As we did see, was it last week when she was talking about the door? But sometimes I do believe some of the things she says are taken out of context. You know, she actually does speak from... She's actually making a point, but I feel like halfway it's missed and construed and misinterpreted and then fed out to the world as something else. So that door situation where she was talking about men holding the door open doors for women, it's not actually that's not what she said.
That's what she said, but
it wasn't. She wasn't trying to say that men think that women are weak. The backstory was just.
Yeah, she was trying to say women are portrayed as weak because in that same statement, she said something about emergencies, that when there's an emergency, she doesn't understand why they say women and children first. You know, when she said that, I just thought Titanic. Titanic, they told all the women and children to get off the ship first. So she's like, women can be as strong as men and they should not be seen as weak. But are women complaining, you know, like in an emergency, wouldn't you like to?
I would like to go first.
Well, the flip side of that conversation is she said the people that are sick and ill should go first. But now I think the whole notion of women and children is because clearly you need women to nurture the kids, and the kids are the future. So I think that's why that whole women and children, you know, went first. But and then it's like, you know, should the sick go first? Because yes, we want to, take care of them, but it's kind of like survival of the fittest. Who will survive and, prolong?
Anyway.
But, well, congratulations to you.
Exactly. How did we get there? Now, a quick catch-up on top 3 trends that you should check on social media that has everyone talking. Reggie Bush wins $12.5 million lawsuit against the Rams for his injured knee. The Lagos state government has unveiled a statue in honor of the late MKO Abiola as part of the commemoration of June 12th. And Little Kim is reportedly filed for bankruptcy in New Jersey as she claims she is in debt of $4 million.
Oh, my goodness.
Little Kim. What's going on?
This just makes me think of doing it for the gram, you know? Like, you see people like this on the gram, taking pictures, putting up stuff, and then you're in debt and you're owing $4 million.
You know, it's sad because you want to hope that you think these celebrities, have it all together, but sometimes they just want to do their art, their craft, and they trust their team to have everything down locked. Their lawyers, their financial advisors. But, things happen.
Yeah, and I'm happy about the statue.
Yeah, very happy about
MK Abiola statue.
Yeah, very happy
I'm happy about that.
Yes.
So happy they're honoring him
yeah,
that
long
way.
overdue.
Yeah.
Yes. And of course, the photo of the day, we have Lupita Nyong'o, who attended the 2018 Accessories Council ACE Awards in New York City earlier this week, and she was indeed stunning in her Carolina Herrera dress and matching earrings with a cute Judith Lieber bag. I don't know. Lupita does no wrong. I don't know. She's always looks amazing. Every bright color just pops off
I don't know what I think about the dress. I love the clutch. I think it's cute. I think
is that pineapple?
Yes, it's a pineapple. I think it'll be cute in the Caribbean.
I'm not.
Why
really
so localized? I think honestly, the yellow just comes out so well with her skin, and I love the jewels on her face. I think they did.
The most beautiful thing for me about that picture is her skin.
Yeah,
it's glowing, it's popping. I don't know about every other thing. I love the accessories, the earrings.
Can we just get rid of the dress and everyone will be happy? Keep Lupita.
Well, thank you, Nena.
Yes, such juicy entertainment stories. Thanks again, Nena. We're going on a break. When we return, we'll find out what Nigerians think about the World Cup. Don't go away.